Hi everyone, my name is April. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are doing a Dollar Tree DIY. I'm going to show you how to make this Farmhouse Christmas tiered tray and these Dollar Tree Farmhouse Christmas beads. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with our supplies. I picked up 2 packs of burner covers from Dollar Tree, 2 of their glass candle holders, and I'm using my hot glue gun and some E6000, and then some Waverly chalk paint in the color white and a cheap little paintbrush. And so I start by opening up my burner covers, and then you just have to decide how you want your tray to look. You can either do 2 of the bigger burner covers on the bottom for the bottom 2 and then a smaller one on top, or you can do what I did and do 1 big one on the bottom and then use the 2 smaller burner covers on top. I've done it both ways. I like it both ways. Honestly, you guys, I don't think I've ever seen a tiered tray that I don't like. I mean, you know, we all have our personal taste. I love farmhouse style, but I love tiered trays. I love every tiered tray that I've ever seen. I don't know what it is. I just love them. I have a big, huge one. I should have showed you guys mine on my kitchen table. Maybe I'll include that at the end of this video just to share with you if you're interested. But here I am putting on the E6000 and then a tiny bit of hot glue just to give it a quick hold. You don't have to use hot glue, or you can use only hot glue if you don't have E6000, but it will not be as sturdy. I have used only hot glue in the past, but the tray will eventually fall apart if you move it around too much. So just be careful if you do use hot glue. My E6000 exploded. I squeezed it so hard it came out the bottom, so that's why I'm using it upside down. So you just glue it all together, and then here I was going to, well, I did hot glue beads all over the bottom. I just wanted to give it some extra detail. These are Dollar Tree beads, and then I painted them, but for some reason I just didn't like it in the end. Maybe it was because I only did the bottom. Maybe if I would have done all 3 tiers that would have looked better, but once I put the red on top, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should have left it like this? Do you like that look? I'm curious. Or maybe I thought about maybe painting the beads red. Maybe that would have looked better. There was just something about it I didn't really care for. But so I took it apart, and as you can see here, just in the amount of time that it had been drying, it was pretty hard to pull apart. So with the E6000, it does make it very sturdy. So I took it apart, and then I went ahead and painted another one of the big burner covers, glued it all back together, and then painted just the top of each tier red. And it's so cute. I mean, how easy to make a super cute Christmas tray. I just love it. So I hope that you guys will try to make one. If you've never made one, it's so easy, and I really like the way it turned out. Here we're going to make our Farmhouse Christmas beads, and these are just wooden skewers that I got at a yard sale, but I know that they had carried them at Dollar Tree in the past. I don't know if that was just maybe in the summertime. You could check. Here are a bunch of beads. Every time I do a craft and I have leftover beads, I just dump them on a tray or a plate and hang on to them. And so you definitely cannot get as many big beads out of 1 pack that I used here, but you can definitely get 1 full strand out of 1 pack of beads. You would just have to use different sizes. They wouldn't all be the biggest ones. So I decided to paint 2 little sticks full white, and then the smaller size, like the white ones are the largest, and then the ones that I painted red are like what I would call the medium size beads. And I painted 15 of each strand, so 30 total of the white and 15 of the red. So that would be 10, 20, 30, 45 total beads. And it made a really long strand. You could actually do less And so I did end up doing 2 coats total. Here I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue on the very end, and be careful you don't burn your fingers, but I just twisted it once I added the hot glue. It kind of makes a needle. It makes it so much easier to thread your beads on. That way the jute twine doesn't get stuck in the hole and come all apart. It happens to me all the time if I don't add the little bit of hot glue on the tip, and they go on really easy. So I did 2 white, 1 red, 2 white, 1 red, and then I cut off my ends. And look how pretty they turned out. I just love, love, love these beads. I think they turned out so pretty, and they were so easy and so, you know, cheap to make. Just the thing that cost the most, I guess, was the paint, but I already had it on hand, so it didn't cost me anything. So to secure the beads on, I just tied 2 knots at the end of each side, and then I cut the ends off, the excess off, and then I created my tassels and just hot glued them on. I remember when I first found, you know, YouTube crafting videos, one of the first things that I ever tried to find was how to make farmhouse beads. Here, really quick, I'm wrapping about 15 or 20 times around my hand to create my tassel, and then I just grab onto it on the top there, pinch it together, and then take the excess and just wrap it around the top a few times. And then I'm just going to tie those 2 pieces together. I will link a video if I can find it. I will try to link a video from the Daily DIYer. She has a video on how to make farmhouse beads. It was one of the first videos I ever watched on YouTube that got me so inspired, and so I will try to find that and link it for you guys. She does a really good job of explaining how to make beads and how to attach them, not the way that I'm doing it, but if you actually want to, you know, secure them on by tying them on. Right there, I just cut through the strings to create the little tassels, and then I just trimmed off the edges to make them even, and then I'm going to cut those 2 strings off where I tied it together on top, and then I'm going to just put some hot glue on the end and just pop it right on the end. And these are just so simple, so easy, so cute. I love them. I would buy these. I mean, I'm not saying that as if to say like I did such a great job, I would buy these. I'm just saying I like these beads, even though they're super duper cheap and they were made so easy. I would buy something like this. I'm not saying that as if to say I made them so good I would pay for them. You guys know what I mean. But anyway, they turned out really, really cute. And another thing that I remember when I first started looking up YouTube videos, a tiered tray was the other thing that I just watched, you know, tons and tons of videos on how to make tiered trays. And then the other thing was farmhouse ladders. I remember that. Do you guys remember the first videos that you ever started watching when you found crafting videos? It's so funny to think back. But anyway, here is a little Dollar Tree Joy ornament that I just took apart and painted. I want to use it for my tiered tray. Here's all of the stuff that I'm using. That is a little red truck from the Dollar Tree that comes in a pack of 4. This is a Ray Dunn candle from TJ Maxx. The little buffalo check is from TJ Maxx. This is from TJ Maxx, I think. The cup is from Big Lots. The candy canes are from the Dollar Tree. The pine cones I picked up myself. The ornament, I don't remember where I got that. I've had it for a couple years at least. And the bow, I don't remember. The little tree, I wasn't sure how I was going to use that. That's from the Dollar Tree. And so I just started decorating my tray, and I just think it turned out so, so cute. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Is there anything I should have done different? These are little trees from Dollar Tree, and then I had that little mini, what do you call it? Container bucket, I guess, galvanized bucket. and I thought it would be perfect for that little tree from the Dollar Tree. I didn't end up using the cup and some of the stuff that I had brought out, but I just think it's so cute. And the little wooden Christmas tree on the bottom is from Joann's. It's an ornament. I kind of wish I would have painted it green, but I also kind of like the natural wood look. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing really, really good. I love you guys. And if you stick around to the very end, I'm going to share my Christmas stockings that I'm using this year, and I'll show you my tiered tray on my kitchen table. And until next time, I hope you're all doing awesome, and I appreciate you all so, so much. So I will see you next week. Please subscribe if you're interested, and turn on your notification bell. Hit the like if you liked this video, only if you liked it, and I will see you guys next time. I think my next video will be on the 21st, A Trash to Treasure. I'm joining in on Coffee with My Sunshine's monthly series, and she has an awesome co-host this month. So check out everyone's channels, and I will see you guys then. So take care. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.